Welcome back. Well, managing your emotions when it comes to your finances is very important, but sometimes easier said than done. Our guest, Kay Mukaigawa of Engel & Volkers, joins us with a colleague to share tips.
I'm here with Troy Wada, Principal Wealth Advisor with Impact Wealth Solutions. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us. In the past, we've talked about things like Social Security, the stock market, long-term care, and managing your emotions when it comes to your investments. And I know you're a wealth of knowledge. But one of the areas that I've gravitated to and admired the most are the programs you've set up with charitable plan giving. It's heartwarming, exciting, and a wonderful way for you to give our viewers a gift. Could you share a little more?
Sure, and thanks, Kate. Thanks for having me again. But since we are in the season of giving, I thought that taking the time to talk about charitable plan giving would be a great topic. Now, please don't think I'm asking your viewers to go out and give all their money away, but I wanted to spend some time on how proper charitable plan giving can be a powerful income and tax planning tool. And ultimately, as you mentioned, create this fantastic gift.
Please share with us more about how many have found a way to be charitable while receiving awesome tax benefits.
Well, there are many different types of charitable plan giving strategies. However, charitable plan giving is ideal for people who have a philanthropic desire and own an asset like real estate or rental properties or stocks that have appreciated in value, is providing little to no income, and of course, one more income. But no one ever wants to pay the taxes when they sell that property or sell that stock. So let me show you an example of this couple who bought this property many years ago for about $200,000. It's currently worth about $1 million, and it's paying them about $30,000 a year in net rental income after all their typical expenses like property tax, maintenance fees, property management fees, insurance, and of course we can't forget the state of Hawaii general excise taxes. If they sold this property and didn't do something like a 1031 exchange, which you're an expert at, Kay, they'd pay about $250,000 in taxes. This couple is in their golden years and looking forward to making the most of their retirement. They're tired of dealing with repairs on their property and looking for a way to get out of the management. But, of course, they still want monthly income. Well, they decided to create a charitable remainder unit trust and identify some of their favorite charities like the Salvation Army, the Ronald McDonald House, UH Foundation, and even their favorite church. By donating this rental property to this special type of trust, they were able to receive about a $390,000 income tax deduction. They could use this large tax deduction by converting a portion of their IRA accounts, which is 100% income taxable, to something like a Roth IRA, which is 100% tax-free. Now, because of that deduction, they're able to do this conversion without paying a penny in taxes. Their income actually went from $30,000 a year to $60,000 a year. That's double what they were collecting on their current rental property. But more importantly, they got to get out of the headaches of being a landlord. Based on their life expectancy, they're projected to receive about $1.3 million in total income over their lifetime. What this couple loved the most, besides the great tax benefits and the increased income, was their ability to be a true hero for their selected nonprofits. They're projected to leave about $1 million to these charities that they hold near and dear to their heart. As you can see, when proper charitable plan giving is utilized, it creates more than a win-win situation. In this case, this couple won by increasing their income, receiving a large income tax deduction, and was able to plan for future taxes by taking advantage of those deductions by doing an IRA to Roth conversion. But more importantly, they're able to simplify their life by minimizing the headaches of being a landlord so they can enjoy their retirement. The charity got to win by receiving a great gift because a proper charitable plan was created with this couple. But lastly, our local community gets to win by the great work these charities do for everyone.
I love it. Increasing this family's monthly income so significantly, taking a taxable IRA and converting it to a non-tax Roth, and being able to impact these awesome organizations truly is amazing. I know that these programs are wonderful, but they don't just set themselves up, do they? They require planning to implement. Tell us more.
Okay, you're absolutely right. These types of strategies should be looked at on a case-by-case basis. And of course, they can always reach out, and we'd be more than happy to sit down with them and analyze their situation to see if something like this could work for them.
Each family is always a bit different, and learning more could make one of you a hero with your family and a deserving nonprofit. If you'd like more information, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we'd be more than happy to connect you with Troy. Give us a call at 808-725-2000. Thank you for being here, and let Engel & Volkers Honolulu simplify your life.
Thanks, Kay and Troy, for those wonderful tips. Now, if you guys want to see Kay and Troy live in person, they have a charitable plan giving seminar this Saturday, 12 noon at the Learning Center in Stadium Mall.
Now, to register for that free seminar, you can call 808-725-2000, and we'll have the details on our website. All right, well, we're going to be back with more Living 808 coming up next.
That's